It is episode 202. Welcome into the Bench is Clear podcast, where we cover the best rivalry in all of sports. I am Jesse Gutierrez, and I represent the side of the San Francisco Giants, who are going to sign somebody maybe.
And I'm Dave, representing the side of the Dodgers, who, I guess they can sign everybody if they wanted to, but we'll wait and see what they do. One name off the board, one big name off the board. We'll get into that in a little bit, but yeah.
And sorry for being so late. We are 10 minutes late, but when Mexicans run a podcast, sometimes you are on Mexican time, and we are 10 minutes late. But speaking of that, actually, it's not Mexican at all, but Dylan Cease to Toronto, probably the least amount of Mexican, a white guy signing in Toronto, probably the least Mexican thing ever. Dave, what do you think about it?
I think, let me just be a hater for a little bit, right?
Okay.
Because they gave him, I want to know who they were competing against to sign him. I'm sure there's other teams that need pitching. I'm sure there's other teams that saw him pitch. I've been seeing a lot of the San Diego defense was horrible. And I'm here to tell you, even if they were horrible, that is not what made him bad. You know what I mean?
Really?
Him giving up bombs to whoever it is at any point in the game, giving up bombs is not defense related. And it saddens me a little bit that Shohei's son is now going to live in Canada and so far away from his father. But I mean, good for the better team. The better team signed them. So good for them. They're spending
Are you
money.
still butthurt over the better team comments?
I'm just going to keep going with it until the season starts. So good for the better team. Also, a lot of Blue Jays fans were like, well, you bought a championship. Well, I guess, it's bad to buy something until your team can buy one, right? So let's see how it works out for them.
Let's just stop. I get it, because I get what you're saying. I'm not like upset with the Dodgers, but let's not pretend that a team spending a little bit is the same as a $500 million payroll.
How much is Vladdy's contract? How much is Vladdy's contract? Like 500, 7,
a lot,
something? Yeah,
a lot.
And now they gave $210 million to Dylan Cease.
I don't know. I'm looking at his Savant page, and it's pretty red.
Look at his. I was looking at his ERA. Besides 2022, every other year it starts in the 3 and higher. It's
his expected ERA last year was 3.5, which is good. But is it $30 million a year good?
That's my point. Like, you want an ace, and you're gonna spend ace-like money. You better get an ace, right? Which is funny to me. Like, they saw Jeff Hoffman, they saw Shane Bieber give up bombs, and we're like, you know what? Give me more of that. I want more pitchers who give up bombs. And so they got them. Good for them.
I need that.
I need that. I just thought it was funny because Shane Bieber and Max Scherzer were able to keep down the Dodgers to a certain extent. And they're like, no, we need pitching, which, I mean, I'm sure they did. But, like, that wasn't what, that wasn't why they lost, I don't think. But
How'd they lose?
Well, I mean, they base running mistakes, horrible base running mistakes. They had some great defensive plays against them.
And this is going to sound like a hater take, but a lot of luck.
You need a lot of luck when you're going on runs, dude. There's no way around it.
I just don't want. I'm saying that ball getting caught in the baseball. You need some things just to go your way.
You need things to go your way when you're going on runs. Exactly. When the Giants went on the 3 and 5, I'm sure they had luck in some sort of way go in their favor.
Yeah.
The Blue Jays had a lot of luck. Their BABIP was like, I forgot how high it was, but they had a lot of lucky hits in the beginning of the series. They just didn't land near the end of the series. So
which is kind of crazy that I mean, I hate to go back into the World Series talk, but it is kind of crazy that they had bases loaded, with the winning run on third with less than with one out multiple times. And that's the team that couldn't get it done. If the Dodgers couldn't get it done, if it was The Giants, who are just not very contact friendly, that makes sense. Padres, not very contact friendly, makes sense.
But you're
The
talking about a
Blue
team that like
Jays,
doesn't strike out, right? Like a
yeah,
team that
like
puts the ball in play. And
exactly.
yeah, so I mean, everybody talks about the ball being caught underneath the wall, sure, but there was no outs. You know what I mean? Like there's no outs, and you just needed a couple of flyouts to tie the game at least.
That's a
So,
good point. Yeah.
but I mean, all I'm saying is, were they a Dylan Cease away from beating the Dodgers? I don't think so. I don't think he was the difference. He would have been the difference in that series. Not to mention how bad he is in the postseason. He hasn't been really good. So
He does make them better.
he does make them better, for sure.
So ipso facto, I mean, maybe. Who knows?
What does this
I'm not
mean
sure
for
who
the
you would
Padres?
pick. I mean, they need Bo Bichette back. I'm not sure if I don't know what's going on there, but it seems like they have money to spend. But I don't know. Yeah, that was my first reaction too. Was just like, wait, am I doing the math wrong in my head? Like I'm like that sounds about 30, and then like I pulled the calculator out, and I was like, that is 30. And I'm like, is that where we are right now, or is that just seems how old? I forgot to check how old he is.
Especially after a subpar year too. Like it wasn't like he lit the world on fire or anything that this last year. And
29. So was that? So he'll be to his 35 season. I guess that's not that bad. For 29, I guess it's not that bad years wise. Because it seems like pitchers last a little longer than position players for the ones that do last.
it almost seems like it was one of those things where like, hey, we do not want to be the bridesmaids again. We don't want to be left,
Right.
holding our money. So let's
So
just give him an absurd
what do you
amount, and
want?
he can't say no.
Right.
Before anybody else jumps in, he can't say no, kind of thing. And
Yeah, almost
worked
like,
out.
what
I
do you
mean, we'll see
want?
how it
Okay,
works.
we'll give it to you. Let's go.
And there's deferrals in that contract too. So everything that people said they hate about the Dodgers, they gave a big contract
Oh
and they
my
gave a
gosh,
deferral.
dude.
So there it is.
Just stop. Okay, because
It
here's the
all
thing. Like
it
you
all
guys
circles
act
back
like
to
you don't
us.
know the difference. You guys act like you don't know the difference. What is it? A $68 million deferral every year. You're deferring a 1-year contract.
Get a once in a lifetime superstar that likes you enough to sign with you.
I'm
That's
not
not my
saying that
fault.
you're wrong for it, but you got to get you do deferrals for everybody. You're known as the team for deferring everybody. So
Hey, if
yeah,
the team if
you're gonna defer some guys, and I get it. You're using your advantage, and I get it. I'm not mad at you for it, but let's not
you're
act
a
like
little
the
mad.
thing is what everyone's doing.
But
Let's
you're a
not
little
be
mad at it.
that guy either.
All I'm saying is, everybody does
Say it.
deferrals. I get it. It's not the same. Whatever.
I'm about to
Either
say
way, I hate that MLB free agency is just like drops. You know what I'm saying? Like we get so excited about this, and now everybody talks about it for about a day, and then it's over. But it's like, give us more. Why do we always have to wait for little drops throughout the whole offseason? It's so boring, man. But yeah, I mean, we also have the blockbuster trade that was Marcus Semien for
I forgot about Simeon. Yeah, that's right.
Semien for Brandon Nimmo. So
Right.
at least we
Kind of
don't
head
have.
scratching.
Is it though? I think the Mets just wanted to get out of a bad contract, so they're paying more for less years, I believe. They're just trying to get out of those contracts, and I mean, it's nothing. It's like a parallel move for both teams, right? I feel like.
Yeah, almost. I mean, it seems the Rangers did get out of some money, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
I don't know, but they're taking on Nimmo's contract, which is longer, right?
I would imagine so. That's just a couple clicks away.
But yeah, we don't have to see that cringy run to first base when he gets a walk. That's my only thing with Nimmo. That's the only thing I hate about him. If he was on my team, I'd find it a little funny. But an opposing team, it's dude, just go to first.
Right. Yeah, so because Nimmo, right, is 32, and he has, oh my goodness, 3, 4, 5 years left of his contract.
And Simeon has what, like 2 or 3?
Damn, and it's like 20 million a year. I don't think he's a 20 million a year type player. 5 about 20 a year. That's that is pretty wild.
So yeah, I think it's a nothing burger. I don't know who gets the better end of that deal, really.
And then Simeon is 35, but he only has 3 years left of the deal, and it's 26 million.
Two really bad deals, right? Just the Mets wanted to pay for a couple of years less, which is all.
Is it a? Here's the thing. I'm not sure you can constitute a bad deal for guys that are still really good. At the moment, Brandon Nimmo, I'm not sure you can call it a bad contract because he had a really good year last year. Good center fielder, 25 homers. I think you sign up for that all day. Marcus Simeon kind of had a down year a little bit, and he's 35. So you imagine the last 3 years are going to be kind of shot. But then again, you don't know. He could have a good 35, 36, 37, technically.
You're right. It's not a bad deal. It's just me being a hater. I think it's actually good for both. The Rangers are hoping that Nimmo can keep the production for however long it is. And the Mets are like, let's see what you can give us these last couple of years, and then we are free out of that contract. So I get it. I get why they did it. It's just it doesn't move me. Or it doesn't move anybody, really. It's like
I think Simeon has a better upside offensively, but it does create a hole in center field. Who's going to be your center fielder now? And is that going to hinder you from signing Pete Alonso back, who is way better than Marcus Simeon?
Well, I mean, it's Stephen Cohen. Come on.
Yeah,
he should have no limit if he really wants to get his guy back. But
Master P, no limit.
And that wasn't the only deal of. I don't know if it was the same week. Yeah, Sonny Gray to the Red Sox. What do you think of that one?
That bummed me out because I liked Sonny Gray. I was kind of hoping that he might sign off coming back to the Bay Area, that sort of thing. But gosh, dude, I mean, Sonny Gray is just good. For what he's providing, I believe that's pretty low cost as well. So I will double check.
What was it, like 27 million or something like that? So I don't know if it's low cost.
That's just a couple clicks away.
But he didn't really quite make it in New York when he was in a big market. He's been good when he's been in, what was it? Was he in Minnesota? Is that where he started?
No, he started in Oakland.
Oakland, yeah.
Started Oakland, got traded to the Yankees, then traded to the Reds and signed an extension, and then signed with the Cardinals, and then just got traded to the.
Yeah, he was really good with the Reds. He was good with the Cardinals, but when he was in a big market in New York, he just couldn't handle it. So we'll see how he does with the Red Sox.
I'm not sure if it's like a big market can't handle it, or just that field is just such a short porch. You know what I mean? And for a while, especially with the Yankees, they're not really known for their defense. So I know they have the Green Monster out there. It makes a lot of fly balls turn into hits and doubles, but at the same time, you have a premium defensive outfield in Boston. So who knows?
I like him. I don't like him as my 2. I think he's a little bit older. I think he's like a 3. So if that's Boston's big move, 27, right?
No, 11.
Well, is it because the Cardinals send over money to Boston?
I think they did say they're sending him, but I don't think that matters. I think that I'm pretty sure that just means that's what he's making. It's kind of weird. Look, this is a weird. Look at this. The first year of his deal with the Cardinals is 10 million. The second year of his deal with the Cardinals is 25 million. And his third year, which is now going to be with the Red Sox, is 11 million. But in 2027, they have a mutual option for 30 million. Like the consistency is wild. It is
Yeah.
like this. I don't know if you know what that
So
is. That's way. That's up and down.
I'm guessing that was a wave, but I
You ride the wave up, and then you ride the wave down. But you could also ride the wave up, but it's
yeah.
gonna go down. So that's the thing. Also, in even crazier news, I mean, I'm not sure if we're done talking about Sonny Gray, but we could be.
Well, before you switch teams, are you switching teams?
I was switching teams, yes.
Okay. Well, before you get to that, I want to. I did read that they said that the Cardinals are trying to maybe move people, and there's somebody who's been on the show before, Ernie, who is infatuated and in love with Arenado, right?
Yes.
And now, because they're saying that they might, I think Ken Rosenthal said it, that they might move Arenado or they want to move him before the season starts.
They've been wanting to move him.
And they've been wanting to.
Right.
And it's not going to happen. He will never wear a Dodger blue jersey unless it's like the last year before he retires. I just don't see it. I don't see where the move is. I don't. There's no room for him, and I've been at fault for always talking crap about Muncy, right? I've talked crap in the past, and whatever. But I feel like he's generally disrespected by the fans who want Arenado. Like, how do you want somebody over a 2-time champ?
Right.
A 3-time champ. I'm sorry, but like he gets disrespected all the time, to the point that I had somebody in the group chat was like, "Well, we'll move him to second base." I'm like, "You want Muncy at second base? Well, let's just put him on the IL right now. Like, what are we doing?" So I don't think Arenado is Hollywood bound. I don't see it before those rumors start getting crazy again, just because the Cardinals are trying to clean house or trade pieces. I don't see that happening.
Right.
I could see him. I could see him ending in an NL West team,
right?
Whether it's the Padres or whether it's the Giants, but I just can't see him as a Dodger. If it was going to happen, it would have happened already. Is what I would have. Yeah. So.
Well, he only has this year and next year left on his deal.
Yeah.
So I mean, is it that bad? I mean, 2 years of a 35 and 36-year-old Nolan Arenado, which I believe the Rockies are still paying like $10 million a year on his contract. Like, I don't know. And maybe see if Cardinals can pick up another like 5 to 10. You know what I mean? It might not be that bad.
And for the first time, I think he missed being in the Gold Glove finalist. So, I mean, I get it. It would have been nice to have him when he was a little bit younger, when he first got traded. But at this point, first of all, I don't think he would accept a bench role.
No.
When he can start somewhere else, either at first base or third, if they had to move him, Right. So that's, and then you're not benching Muncy. Like, well, you respect him too much to do that. Even if it is could be his last year, they're not going to do that. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I just needed to get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was funny.
Even
that conversation
funnier.
Just won't end.
Even funnier. Anthony Rendon got his wish. He doesn't have to play baseball anymore. He's going to get
Did this just break?
No.
Or it hasn't. They're talking about it, but it hasn't happened.
They're talking about it, right? The Jeff Passan, well, I guess retweet is the Angels and Anthony Rendon are in talks of buying out the final year of his contract. According to a source, the expectation is he will retire. So
yeah,
man,
is that the worst contract in sports?
It has to be,
right?
I mean, I can't imagine it being worse. Like, like somebody who doesn't show up, like not even like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I would rather have Steven Strasburg, like legitimately nerve damage, can't do anything and is not showing up, than this guy like faking injuries, just trying to get out of playing baseball.
Yep. And yeah, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. It's got to be one of the worst contracts ever. Like, I saw, I think it was Kevin Pillar, one of the ex players, talking about like how sometimes you just get robbed of your joy of playing, whether it's the organization, whatever it is. And I'm like, maybe, but I don't think that's what happened here, man. I don't think you can give him an out and be like, yeah, he was just robbed of his joy after he got that massive contract. Like, there was days where he legitimately said like he didn't say anything. Like, oh, I don't know what's going on, and then that was it. That was the update for the day. Like, it's crazy. Like, the Angels got not even 10% back in that contract.
Right. I get what he was trying to say because he got in hot water, right, for doing the whole, what do you say? Oh, it's not the important. Like, I don't care. It's not the most important thing in the world to me.
It's just a job.
It's just a job. But like, when you clarify it, you should kind of at least show that you care a little bit. Being like, it's just not the most important thing. My faith and my family are more important, but this is still really important to me. All he said was, no, there's more important things. My faith and my family. That's all that really matters. And it's like, I get it, but showing up to work is a little important, especially when you're making $36 million a year. Like, that should be a little important to you.
Especially when you're not, first of all, you're not even playing late into October every year. Like, there's a cutoff where you guys are done. When the end is coming, right? So you can schedule your vacation with your family, whatever you want to do. It's been that, right. Or maybe you would have been in the playoffs had you been playing and helping that team. But like, it's just crazy. It generally seemed like he didn't care. And then he got to a point where he's like, well, whatever you ask me, I honestly I don't care kind of attitude. And that was what threw people even more off. It's like, damn, like, all right. But yeah, I guess, it would be funny if he signed with another team and suddenly wanted to play again.
Played 162 his final year.
Yeah. It was just an Angels thing at the end of it. He's like, I just didn't like that clubhouse, dude.
Oh,
that's all it was.
Man, so God, technically that's kind of a lot of things. This past week. On
the last one, did we talk about the people that opted into their we did? Okay.
I couldn't believe that Trent Grisham was actually sending a qualifying offer. Like, Yankees, I don't understand that move at all.
What was the Cubs too? Like, they said they didn't expect Shota to accept it, and it was gonna like hinder the rest of their offseason. And I'm like, come on, like, you guys, both those teams are talking like they don't have money. And
don't give it to them. What are you doing?
And then House Steinbrenner was like, oh yeah, the Dodgers, I don't know if we can catch up to them now. Like, he's talking about the salary cap and all this stuff, and it's like, what is going on? The Yankees?
I don't know. And they're like saying like, I would what did he say? Something about I would disagree with somebody who said that we made money last year.
Oh yeah. That's the big thing, the whole profit thing. Well, how are we ever going to know if they never want to show you the books?
Right.
And they can run to that excuse and be like, we never make money. So then sell the team then. Like, why do you have it? Like,
right.
It's just, it's funny. And we're in a parallel universe where the Pirates and Marlins say that they want to spend, and the Yankees are saying they're poor. So,
I think, to be fair, I think the Pirates and the Reds every year are like, hey, we talked to some guys. I mean, even the Rays were saying they were trying to get Freddie Freeman to sign with them for a little, when Freddie Freeman was a free agent, and they checked in on Juan Soto. Like, so.
Yeah, but now I think
with
the whole CBA thing coming up, I think they have to have at least some where they spent enough to show like, oh, look, we are spending. And right. So they're gonna give deals that are like, middle of the pack guys deals, and then trade them at the deadline or something, just to show that they spent a little bit of money.
Right. Maybe.
Yeah.
I like that. We'll see. That like we said, this this free agent class is kind of funny because the top of the line guys aren't like there's no Tarek Skubal, there's no Juan Soto, there's no you know, Garrett Cole, like the one of one, but there's a lot of guys that can make your team better. There's a lot of good starting pitchers out there. And some that are probably not going to cost that much. Zach Gallen and Michael King, I think, are going to be steals.
I would have been more. I don't know. Maybe this is just me, but I think Michael King is a better pitcher than Dylan Cease. He may not. I know Dylan Cease is nasty, but I've seen Michael King at his best, and he's just as filthy. And if he could have stayed healthy, I would have rather signed. If I was a team out there, I would go after King, who's more consistent.
Stuff wise, I think Cease blows him out of the water, but it's like, who cares if Michael King knows how to get dudes out and it shows up?
Yeah.
That's probably what lasts longer than stuff that just ends up going away, or someone has Tommy John, or they lose some lose some velocity. Yeah.
Get Michael King a good mattress, because if he sleeps wrong, apparently he's done for the year. So that's the only thing.
Gosh, I think if I'm not mistaken, the Giants are sponsored by, or at least Giants podcasts are like sponsored by beds. So I think it's Mancini mattresses or some shit like that. Maybe we have a leg up. I don't know. Take it where you could get it. You have Shohei, we got mattresses. Boom.
I got a little bit of flack this week.
Ooh, I like that.
But some pushback, because there was a report that there had said that maybe the Rangers want to shed salary, and I guess the writer wrote or suggested Corey Seager, right? That maybe his money would be one of the moves that they'd make to get, and so Dodger fans immediately were like, oh yeah, let's, or some were like, I love Corey Seager back, and so all I did was quote tweet someone, and I said, this is what Corey Seager might look like in Dodger blue, and it was just an old picture of him, so it looked, it was a pretty good Photoshop, I would say.
Right.
And then there was a bunch of people who were like, well, screw him, he didn't want to be here, or his defense wasn't so good the last year, or a lot of stuff. I'm like, damn, I didn't mean all that. I didn't know a lot of the fan base just, you're like, no way. But I can see it, because a lot of people want Cody Bellinger back, and I'm like, no, thank you. And they see you as a traitor because you don't want an old Dodger back. This fan base has a thing about nostalgia, man. But I get it. I mean, I'm a big Walker Buehler.
You'd be getting
not the best, but I'd bring him back, if it was up to me. But yeah,
age 32 through 37 seasons, $31 million a year.
I think for the Dodgers, it would make, obviously you want everybody, but talking about third base, we don't have a solution there after Muncy. I don't know what the plan is.
Right.
So I think the Corey, if it's a dream trade, that's not going to happen, but you could theoretically move him to third and kind of solve your problems there if you went that route.
Right. Yeah. I didn't know he was 28. Oh my gosh. I thought he was 26 when he signed his contract. He was 28. Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, he's a fit in any team.
Yeah, any team would find space for him.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll move some guys over. See, like, if the Giants try to get him, you can move him to second. You know what I mean? You could always find a space for that guy. Yeah. Tis what it is. So, I mean, I guess it's not that drive an offseason so far. I wish it was faster, but I mean, there's at least some guys getting signed before Thanksgiving. It's starting.
There's like drops though. Like, it's a good thing we waited a little bit, because now we collectively talked about these stories. But if we were doing it like every 3 days or something, we'd have nothing to talk about, because not much is really happening. But
all right. Well, who's the next guy off the board? Top of your head. Gun to your head.
I'm going to say Bo. I'm going to say Bo. Wait, it's this side, right? Yeah. I'm going to say Bo.
It'd be crazy if my arm actually reached through the other side. That'd be dope.
Because maybe he's like, hey, if you guys are giving away money here in Toronto, sign me up. I want to come back. So I could see that one being the next one. I think the Kyle Tuckers and Bellingers are going to make everybody wait, like always. So they're the bigger names. So, and there's not that many big names in right now. So, yeah. Why? Who do you got coming up next?
I really want to say his name, but I feel like I'm going to fuck it up.
Are you talking about the third baseman? Or are you talking about? Oh, we haven't even gotten to that. But you're talking about? Am I?
Yes. Tatsuya.
Am I?
Is it Tatsuya?
Yeah.
Tatsuya. Am I? And we're going to talk about him anyways right now, because of his comments about how much he hates the Dodgers. I want to take them down. I think beating a team like that and becoming world champions would be the most valuable thing. Come on, dude. Can you imagine even more of a giant?
Yeah, he's definitely got the little brother energy. So it's definitely the Giants or the Padres.
The little brother.
I just want to say,
disrespect. Listen, I get it. You're on a high. You're on a high right now.
Hold on. If I knew that the Dodgers were not going to call me and make me an offer, I would also say that I want to beat them. So dude. We know you don't want to join us. He did.
The Dodgers have no. Hold on. Time out. You're gonna tell me that the Dodgers have no interest in a Japanese pitcher? You are out of your fucking mind.
The Dodgers are not interested in a third to fourth starter. And
you guys clearly have a type, okay?
Yeah, aces, not three or fourth starter.
Asian persuasion, Japanese starters. That is your type.
He's given us so many quotes, dude. So many quotes because he goes, whenever they score on me, whoever scores on me, I'm going to take it personally. I have so many memes lined up for this dude. Like, I hope he comes to the NL West because we got third or fourth starters talking like aces out here. That's a problem. All right?
Oh, it's going to be a problem.
You got to be humble like Yoshi until you've proven yourself and say losing is not an option. All right? And then he goes out
just because he said he wants to compete. That makes he doesn't want to join the super team. Is that the worst thing in the world?
He's talking like he's done something.
He has done something.
Don't be a Josh
Reddick right now.
I'm gonna be a Josh Red Dick over here, okay?
What the hell, dude? All right. Well, we're off season is pretty slow, right? And I think that okay, here we go.
Yeah, I can definitely see it, dude. I hope he goes there. It would be great theater. And it would be awesome. All those, those matchups, and then hopefully it's Yoshi versus him in one of the games. Who knows? I mean, it would just be awesome. Especially for the theater and everything.
Imagine if Tatsuya shoves it down Yamamoto's throat and it's like, that's not even our ace. We still got Logan Webb. Honey.
Okay, well, the Dodgers on any given day own Webb, so relax. Like, yeah, he's not,
I don't know about that.
Mookie owns that guy, so let's relax. But I think it'd be awesome. I think it would be great theater, and I love the quotes that he gives you because then it's already like if it was a rivalry. So it's awesome. Just make it happen.
Yeah, let's hit the I don't know if you saw this, but I had to retweet some dumb Padres fan who just showed why everyone hates Padres fans. Who was talking about
the whole driving thing.
Yeah, dude, I go speed limit in the left lane. That's why everyone hates you.
He's like, I'm not going to move. You can pass me. Or blah 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 blah. I'm like, all right, dude. Give him his 2 cents of engagement and move on.
We get it. No one's waiting on you. You got nowhere to go. No one's wanting you around. You're not in a hurry. We get it.
I saw that and I was like, this doesn't even warrant a response. This is so stupid. Like,
yeah. But that guy's gonna be ringing through my head next time I'm sitting in traffic.
Yeah, he's the one that started it somewhere up there, man, for
Yeah.
sure.
Well, sticking in the NL West, I think we have I've been looking at some takes, some really dumb ones, some funny ones,
Is there
and
any
some,
better than dumb ones?
well, yeah, no, probably not. But we have one that I think we need to talk about, and I could just bring it up, but I also want to not act like I kind of thought of it on my own since I was playing clips. We're gonna react to some clips and kind of I want to see your takes on a couple things. So here's the first one about our other friends in the NL West.
We're getting near the point where the Arizona Diamondbacks might need to pick a direction. I had them as a serious threat to win the National League going into this year. Corbin Burns' injury totally derailed a lot of stuff for them. Starting pitching was a huge problem. Their bullpen was a disaster. Their rotation, which was going to be projected as a top 5 rotation, became a disaster. There's reports about Ketel Marte in the clubhouse that players are refuting, but now he's in trade rumors. They have a ton of question marks, and they don't have a lot of players coming off the books. They are tied into a lot of things right now. I think of teams that are going to be making a lot of trades this offseason, you're going to see their name pop up a lot. And it might be buying, it might be selling. I don't really know. They also have young guys that are coming up that they kind of need to start to see things from. The top 4 of their lineup I still really like. Perdomo, Ketel, Corbin, Moreno. Like that a lot. Beyond that, it gets really iffy really fast, and I just don't know how big of a player they're going to be in this year's free agency. I think they need to pick a direction, and until I see their first move, I don't really know what their offseason is going to look like.
Diamondbacks, are we planning their funeral, or do you think they're going to have a good season next year?
I don't know about good season, but they're still going to be very competitive, especially versus the Yankees. They seem to be all the time.
Their whole rotation got gutted. Carroll gone, Gallen gone. Corbin Burns is going to be out for the year.
Yeah. I don't know, man. They just seem like one of those teams that might be able to figure it out, but I don't know. I hope they stay competitive because another Rockies on the NL West is not good. So hopefully they stay competitive. I did, the whole Ketel Marte, man, who wouldn't want that guy on their team? But
yeah,
it's crazy. Like, he is the D-backs, and like he is the face of the D-backs. So to trade him, then I'd probably be like, yeah, maybe they're not going to be as good for a while.
You know what's crazy is Marte, he's a good outfielder too. So like that opens up the trade talks to everyone. I mean, Giants could use a good outfielder. Just saying, we've taken on money before.
Yeah, they'd be wasting some of Carroll's time too, right? Because he's awesome too. So you do another rebuild, and but yeah,
waste his value.
Yeah, even their left fielder who got hurt, he's out most of the year. I forgot, Gurriel. Remember he got hurt at the end of the season? Yeah, he got hurt near the end of the season. So he's going to be gone.
I don't know then, dude. I don't see it. I think you gotta pick a lane. You can close up shop. I think Perdomo, you could get rid of that contract. You'll get a lot back. Corbin Carroll, you'll get a crazy amount back, but you could probably still keep him. But Marte, you might get something back, but you have a lot of money tied to him. I don't know. Or do you just say fuck it and you buy some pitching? You get Zach Gallen back. You get Merrill Kelly back.
I don't think they're going that way. They're obviously going the other route already. You can tell. I mean, they're looking to trade Marte, and Gallen isn't back, and a lot of those, Montgomery, they had buyer's remorse right away. So I don't think they're in any hurry to just give money. I think unfortunately they're going to start selling. So, but I hope they could stay competitive. But yeah, I don't know.
Hold on. Was he not on the WBC the last time they played Japan? I'm pretty sure he was.
Are you sure?
The picture that I posted, he was in the Japan uniform.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean he was. I don't know. I don't remember seeing him, but you might be right. I don't know.
I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna do no research and just confirm my bias. A strikeout title, it's not a big deal. Strikeout title is legit, all right, especially in that league. Those guys don't strike out a lot. So
was that the year after Yamamoto left, or what?
Maybe.
Maybe.
It'd have to be, yeah, because Yamamoto's been here for 2 years. Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it'd have to be.
All
So
right,
you're saying he's just as good as
next?
Yamamoto. Makes sense. I got it. I got you. All right, let's go with another one. This is Yankee fans are just so funny. They think that they're way more important than they are. And that's what this clip is.
Bellinger saw Juan Soto take the highest bid to leave the Yankees and go be a Met and miss the postseason and deal with the wrath of Yankee fans. Boo. F Juan Soto. Soto sucks. Juan Soto, you're a bozo. You know, those type of things that were being said in Yankee Stadium. And Juan Soto struggled. You know, he missed the All-Star game and, he didn't get his bonus. And I said, this is a cautionary tale. I don't think Cody Bellinger is going to do that. I don't think he's going to make that same mistake. I think a lot of people in baseball looked at Juan Soto and they said, all money's not good money. And sometimes you just want to win. And there's this cosmic negative energy over the Mets where they just find a way to lose.
All right, I will say that there two things can be right. Right? Like I do think that the Mets do have this energy around them where they constantly screw themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, and
yeah.
But Juan Soto had a great year. He missed he started up really slow, but he ended up being like one of the he was an MVP candidate. Like he had a great
921 OPS, hit the most home runs he's ever hit, 43 home runs. Come on, dude. Let's stop. And to be like that's
a bad year. Sign me up.
To even hint that the wrath of Yankee fans will deter that you're so scared of what the Yankee fans are going to yell at you at Yankee Stadium would make you want to sign there. What are we doing? What are you think? You think Juan Soto's crying because you turned your back on him? Come on, dude. What are we doing?
And these are, what is it, like 1 year guys? And they expect them to have the same loyalty that Judge has. So, I mean, like, I get Judge why he would be loyal. He got brought up there and everything. Whatever, that's cool. But not everybody's like that. And why do the Yankees feel like they're owed something? You know what I mean? That's the funny part. It's like we're the Yankees. You're supposed to want us, or no, they don't. It's not like that anymore. If he's gonna get money to go somewhere else for his last deal, he's gonna go do that.
Yeah. And he does go on to say he's not going to take a hometown discount. But all I'm saying is you can't, like, just to even think that Cody Bellinger's like, oh my gosh, I saw what Yankee fans said to Juan Soto. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to go through that. Is like, yeah, Juan Soto's crying, making freaking $70 million a year. Like, you don't give a shit.
He's also not wrong. I mean, those guys couldn't win a game versus the Marlins to get in the playoffs. Like, that is crazy. They always find ways to screw themselves, and that's just the Mets' way. So, I mean, I could see him ending up as a Met, though. That's such a Mets move. You know what I mean?
Cody Bellinger.
Yeah, they're like, you know what? Let's give him. He's good.
Hey, they traded Nimmo. They got an opening in center field.
Or Tucker, one of those guys is going there, right?
Oh, jeez. No, that's true. From what I keep on seeing too, that like not a lot of people are that stoked on, Kyle Tucker, and that maybe Toronto is like the top bidder. So maybe Toronto's just gonna sign everyone and say fuck it. Yeah, dude. I think I'm gonna look up his stats. I don't want to be that guy and say he had a down year, and then you look and Kyle Tucker hit 53 home runs, which he didn't, but yeah, dude, 22 home runs for a power hitting right fielder.
No, but he was out for a while too, though, right? I don't know how many games he ended up playing.
136 games. I don't know. 22 home runs. I mean, almost an 850 OPS, and I get it. And he is. I think he's 28. So this is his 29. age 29 season coming up.
That's the problem. Like that's going to be the problem, the length of the contract, and because he's already 29, like anybody who say they don't want Kyle Tucker, it's mostly the years. I think like you'd take him, and your defense improves dramatically, and because he's got a great arm, and you put him in that lineup, and he's going to flourish. He's going to help your team. So it's just you probably don't want him for a 10-year deal or an 8-year deal when he's already 9.
If he's accepting the Willie Adames contract because they're the same, 29 going into their first year of their contract, if he gets like the 7-year, let's say it's more money, say it's like 210 or something like that, then I think maybe. I mean, you get that same Dylan Cease money, $30 million a year, maybe not quite 210. Let's say maybe like $25 million a year. I think you do that.
I don't think he's going to take that. I think somebody's going to pay him big money. I think might be Toronto. I mean,
you think he's going to go 40?
I think this is the year where Toronto probably doesn't have much competition when it comes to bidding. I think if they want someone, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because I don't see anybody that you'd be like, oh, we lost out on him. Oh, like. I'm really sad, right.
The only
they lost out on Dylan Cease for 210. They're like, oh, no, I don't feel so bad. 210? Yeah, I don't feel so bad.
Gosh, I really wish Rafael Devers or Bryce Eldridge could play anything other, or Pete Alonso could play anything but first base. Gosh, I want to get that dude's bat in the lineup.
Dream.
Oh gosh!
Oh no! Yep.
If you can put Pete Alonso in left field, and that'd be so ugly. It'd be like Kyle Schwarber times 2. Gosh, that'd be amazing. But yeah, I don't even know what his market is. Is it just the Mets or nobody?
It just seems like he always wants to go back to the Mets, though. So I don't know. I'm sure there's interest around the league, but it feels like he's a Mets first guy. So we'll see.
Yeah. All right. This is my favorite video. Let's save it to the end. And I want to get specifically your take on this video.
This is going to be the Miggy Rowe game. Watch. There's certain guys where you get that feeling that you just know they're going to do something special to help the team win. I had no idea it was going to be a home run, but I thought he was going to get a big hit at some point.
I seen the whole game. I was at home watching the game, and I said he was going to. Before the game even started, when I seen, I said he was probably gonna score 70 tonight. I don't know what made me say that, and my friends was with me, and they was like, okay. So when he got to like 70, I was like, well, he might as well go for 80 now. So
what's up with Max Muncy, dude?
Hey, he didn't go full LeBron.
He went full LeBron
because he said, I didn't know if it was going to be an at bat or a play.
Stop! He said this is gonna be the Miggy Rowe game.
But
and it was a defensive play, big home run.
Rowe game.
This is gonna be the Miggy Rowe game. That's how it started.
It's gonna be the Miggy Rowe game. Watch.
See?
Well, he did have a great catch to end the last game. I will say that. So maybe it was still a little bit of the juices flowing and being like, you know what, he's gonna do something amazing today too. But other than that, that's crazy. Like. Nobody thought he was going to do anything big. I did. So
nobody thought it was. Miggy Rowe didn't think it was going to be the Miggy Rowe game.
I'm saying fans didn't, but them being in that clubhouse, maybe they had a different feel. But yeah, that's pretty funny, dude. That's pretty LeBron-esque.
Yes, I don't think. I think that's indefensible, to be honest with you.
And the comments say his wife told him he was going to hit a home run. So that was pretty awesome. So
come on, dude.
All the good juju was just flowing for him to do something.
His wife told him we're gonna listen to his wife now?
Yeah, you're gonna listen to your wife?
I'm gonna listen to my wife. I'm not listening to Miggy Rowe's wife. That's all I'm saying. If I'm putting sports bets down and I hear that Miggy Rowe's wife is like, oh, my honey's gonna hit a home run tonight, I'm not putting that bet down.
She didn't tell anybody but him. Like she didn't guess it. So
hey, 3-5 is way better than 3-6. Sorry, 2.5 and 6.
Well, what's closer and what's happening now is better than the past. So
I don't think that's true.
I'm still celebrating it while you're.
And we did it without a $500 million payroll. I'm just saying.
I mean, good for you. You couldn't afford more. That's okay.
You don't need more when you got Tim Lincecum, Matt Cain, and Ryan Vogelsong. That's all. Madison Bumgarner.
Yeah, well.
Madison Bumgarner, who is the best World Series pitcher of all time.
Why are we even discussing?
Forget about Yamamoto.
You didn't make the playoffs.
Hear it.
You didn't make the playoffs, and that's the funny part. Okay.
Gosh, we had it though. We were right. Oh gosh, do you remember?
I remember that they went on a run after being.
They literally tied. They got in that last spot. I made a video talking shit about
with 3 days left or 4 days left, something like that. You guys were in or tied, not in, tied.
Tied. Yeah, we were tied for like a day, and then we had the day off, and
then it all went to shit for you guys.
And then I think the Mets won, and then they got their half game lead, and then it was fine. And then, we were eventually going to get it back. And then apparently we didn't.
So
at least somebody saw that. I sent you the video.
Oh yeah. I remember.
Should we play that video and get some lulls?
That's why you don't count your chickens before they, whatever it is. You get it.
I feel like you should have been able to count those chickens. I'm just saying. I feel like those chickens should have been hatched.
All right. I mean, all right.
Jay?
So it doesn't matter.
I don't know. What do you think? Should we show everyone the video?
I don't even remember what it was, but if you want to.
Is there a Giants player who makes Team USA in the WBC? Logan Webb, who is probably going to be.
That's like if everybody else called in sick, dude. Then they'd be like, Logan Webb, you got a couple innings in you? If everybody else was like, I'm not feeling it today, Skip, or I'm injured, we go to Logan Webb, dude.
I have somebody. Have you ever heard of, I don't know, it's going to be the best player in baseball, Bryce Eldridge? Heard of him?
Dude, that's even funnier than Logan Webb making the team.
Oh, stop. And let's not act like Rafael Devers on team on the Dominican Republic team, and Willie Adames, who's probably going to play shortstop for the Dominican Republic team. Like we're going to act like they're nobody.
I mean, that's not what the question asks. Yeah, they're nobody.
Well, what? Yeah, I mean, sorry. Most of the best players in baseball wouldn't qualify to play for the WBC as for Team USA because they're from the Dominican Republic, Venezuela. You know what's crazy? I read somewhere that Andy Pages won't qualify to play for Team Mexico.
Yes.
How, Sway?
I don't remember what it said exactly, but I know what you're talking about. Somebody told him that because
like you could just be like your mom like lived there once, like, and you can't what? Like that's not enough. He doesn't qualify.
Yeah, last year, what was it? 2 years ago when Randy was playing for them, and he became more Mexican just because he was freaking on the team for that short stint. But
that's different. That's different.
No, but I'm saying if he can be on it, let Andy Pages be on it. Like, come on, dude.
Come on, dude. You want that?
Yeah, because they're honorary Mexican for the rest of the year that year because of that WBC. It was awesome.
Gosh, I really wanted the Giants to trade for him too for a little bit. Andy Pages is Cuban. I know, but what I'm saying is they give everyone an excuse to be able to play for their. I mean, there's people like their mom, has mom's grandma visited him once, and like Andy, wasn't it Austin Barnes play for Team Mexico?
Yes.
Come on, dude. You're gonna tell me? Come on. That's what I'm saying. That should be enough. If your wife is Mexican,
there you go. That's what it was. His wife was Mexican.
That should be an excuse. I think they should let him. That's all I'm saying.
Like, I'm around enough Mexican people that I should be considered Mexican now.
So I'm saying that's exactly what happened. Well, Randy Rosarena was a little different. He like
he left Cuba and went there, and
what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say exiled because it's not exiled. That's not the right word.
No, we get it. We
he
know
fled to Mexico and became a citizen. Yeah. So just do that, Andy Pajes, and then you can play for Team Mexico, and we'll root for you. And that's how WBC always happens. You root for Team Mexico until they get kicked out, and then you're like, all right, now we're in for Team USA. That's
basically every World Cup and WBC. You watch them play 3 games, and then they're out.
So this is the video I got so excited for.
And
when the Giants tied, and I was like, "Ooh, Scott Braun, you's a bitch, and I'm ain't." And I got too excited, and I made this video.
The Giants have won 9 of 10. So they're playing meaningless games.
It's nothing like it. Dude, the National League, I'm sorry.
It's over.
It's nothing like it.
It's a cute finish for San Francisco. They'll lose a few spots in the draft.
You ever took a trip to the Bay? It's nothing like it. You ever see the Giants play? It's nothing like it. You ever hit one out the field? It's nothing like it. The feeling is real. It's nothing like it. You ever see a no-hitter pitch? It's nothing like it. From SF back to the Ridge? It's nothing like it. You ever see the Golden Gate Bridge? It's nothing like it. We at Oracle Park. It's nothing like it. It's nothing like it.
Come on.
That was just used to put a hype video up, dude. You could have cut it as soon as you started singing, and all right, we'll give that one to you. But yeah, it didn't work out.
It was supposed to. All right, we had it. It was there.
I'm sure we would have gotten like 5 likes on Twitter, but it just didn't work.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what your point is, to be honest with you.
Oh, when?
Yeah, come on. I'm not sure what your point is. I'm not sure what I'm answering. My man Johnny Owen. Oh man. Well, we're just gonna have to make this a segment reacting to the dumb take of the week or something, and we'll make it happen.
Yeah, let's just do that. Next time I'll bring 2 and you can bring 2 and we'll react to them. That way, it'll be better.
Yes. It'll be better. The wrong one's funny. All right. I had a good time. Juan, and I loved the chants that he thought was really good. Juan Soto, you're a bozo.
And stuff like that, that they were saying at the park.
Do you think that hurts his feelings when he has a private suite?
I'm pretty sure he's really good at, tuning all that crap out at this point. But yeah.
Gosh. All right, Dave. What do you say? Everyone, thank you guys for hanging out. Man, have a good Thanksgiving. Make sure to eat a lot, get really fat and sassy.
I hope you can spend it with the people you're thankful for. That's the best part of Thanksgiving. Hope you guys have, 2-3 plates, and then do the whole thing where you get, someone to go get you a plate, but don't say it's for me.
That's right.
But yeah, man, I hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving, and thank you for hanging out with us today.
Yes. I hope all the turkeys that you're eating are juicy and plump and not dry at all. But until then, be sure to follow us on your favorite podcasting platform as well as YouTube. Dang, I forgot to put the link in the Twitter. We got about almost 150 of you guys in here. Most of it's on Twitter. Just go over to YouTube, subscribe, and it helps us. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, and that will help us a lot. If you can just go over there, and links in our bio, click over there, subscribe, follow us on the rest of your socials so you know when we're going live. And Dave, anything else?
That's it. Have a good Thanksgiving. See you guys.
Have a good Thanksgiving. See you next week. Go Giants.